Hi, guys, and welcome to my Facebook Live preview of a bunch of things that have been going on lately and some announcements I wanted to make, a little preview of the event and the book release that happened on Saturday night. There was a huge snowstorm and kept about 35 people away, but we had an amazing turnout and we had a great time. But there was a lot of things, a lot of details that I put my time and energy into, and they wind up not getting either done or done the way that I wanted to. I am a little bit of a control freak. So I wanted to show you some of the things first that I really did for the evening to kind of piece it all together. First of all, I wrote this book with about my disease with Cushing's and my journey through it. But there was also some things that I wanted to recommend people, exercises that I wanted to recommend, products that I wanted to recommend, things that I did along the way, holistic things that I did along the way to help with my recovery. And so I incorporated all of those products, all of those things that were near and dear to me into my book release party. And so I wanted to start with sharing with you some of the things that we did. First off, we had it at Sanctuary Bodyworks, which is a beautiful Pilates studio that I actually work out of as a personal trainer. And they donated the location for us to have it. And it really was an amazing environment and just a great place to have the event. So when people walked in, I had preset awareness pins that I had purchased for different people, depending on the type of pin. So if you were part of the book, if you contributed to the book, if you were in the book, if you were one of my clients that helped support me along the way, you got a awareness zebra pin. The zebra pattern represents rare diseases. And the awareness pin, of course, we all know what that is, which it represents. So I got these zebra pin awareness for some of those people. Then I got special awareness pins with a little gold trim, make it a little extra special for my family members, my husband, my brothers, my brother, my sister, their husband and wife. And then included in that great gold pin was also my best friend, Nina, who is my sister as well. For the Cushing's people, I gotta tell you, this was my favorite part. So I designed a tattoo that I want to share with you guys. Look at this tattoo that I got designed by Eddie McIntosh. And what I did was I took the zebra pattern, I took the medical symbol in the center, and then I made it into a butterfly. So it's basically rare medical struggles. And I thought that was really great. So what I did is I had butterfly zebra pins made for everyone who had Cushing's. That was either a survivor or a current patient that attended the event. So that was really cool. When you first walked into the thing, I talk about essential oils in my book. So I had some great essential oils in a diffuser. If you smelled when it came in, it was called Winter from So Botanicals. Then I did the brochure that had the cover of the book, the Cushing's Cushing's Support and Research Foundation, which is who I'm donating to and what this is all about, who has helped me from the beginning to be a huge resource online. Inside was all of the sponsors. Look at all of these amazing sponsors that either donated products, time, discounts, all of the above to make this event happen. Silent auction items, everything. That was great. And I actually have to point out one thing. Here's City Fam right here. This is Rob Kowalski. He's been a great friend of mine for several years. And actually, this event probably wouldn't have happened. I know it wouldn't have happened because I didn't have the idea without Rob Kowalski. So love you, Rob. I know you hate it when I bring up your name, but you are really the responsible person for all of this. I kind of was thinking about writing a book. My friend Nina was coming into town December 9th. I said, I'm going to have a party. Maybe if the book's ready by then, I'll have a little, shindig at some local bar. So I contacted Rob just to kind of find out some locations that I could do it. And he said, well, what is your long-term goal? I said, well, I want to bring awareness to the disease and that type of thing. He said, well, why aren't you using the party to bring awareness and raise money and all of that? And I said, I don't know. And so it just went from there. And boy, did it go from there. I mean, it has turned into such an amazing thing. So anyway, I wanted an educational aspect of the evening. So I had trivia questions here, all about, I didn't want to stand up there and talk about tumors all night. I wanted people to walk away with some education. So there was some multiple choice answers. You can grab your phone, you can look at it. As long as you find a way to stay educated when you left, I was happy. And at the top, asked you to talk to 5 different people with different pins on and find out their story, which I really was a great part of the evening. I also had my own Cushing's Corner. These were some black leather couches with some great VIP area for all of my Cushing's friends to come and rest if they needed to in between dancing to the flash mob. That will be viewed shortly. And I had a wonderful step and repeat with all of the major donators where people had some great videos done by Ed from Voyager. He made the evening wonderful. And you will have more pictures to come on his website that we can all download and for the future. And then I had some fun little things at the step and repeat so people could say, play your own doctor. And I had some dumbbells in the book and all of that. So there's some really great fun videos from that. Another thing I did for this evening, which may or may not have been overlooked, was this really cool plate and cup thing that fit into your plate. So now you can walk around actually eating your food, shaking hands and talking to people instead of standing there looking silly with a cup in one hand and a plate in the other and not knowing what to do with it. This was totally not donated, very expensive, but I loved it. Then I had, with the food that was donated partially from EMD, that does International Food, Wines, and Meats. That's where the appetizers came from. And then Luna Del C was the catering part that did all of the past hors d'oeuvres, the crab bowls, the scallops wrapped in bacon, shrimp and bacon. The baby lamb chops were from Meze, my favorite restaurant. And so I had a wonderful art student, Mary Kate, do all of these signs for me so that people could see the carbs and the sugar. I'm a huge fan of a low carb diet. Okay, huge fan. It changed my life better than any pill I've ever taken, better than any surgery I've ever had. When I switched over to a low carb, no processed sugars, no processed food, that is when things changed ultimately for me, which I'll talk about later. So each of the things, I had these great drinks and the food, and then she even did a huge sign here for when you went up to order your liquor. So look, Dry Farms Wine has keto-friendly, no sugar, no hangover wines that they donated. If you asked for them specifically, then they got it. Otherwise, you may have gotten the other, drinks that had a little more sugar and you probably had a hangover the next day. So anyway, looking at Dry Farms Wine, they were a great thing. If you go to, you can type in Cheyenne, just my first name in cap letters, and for your first bottle, you'll get your second bottle for a penny. So that's a huge way to give them a try out. That was great. And then all the liquor and the mixers. I'd love for people to take a look down here. Club soda, 0 sugar, tonic, 32 grams of sugar. Everybody thinks a tonic doesn't have sugar in it, but it does. Look at Sprite, 44, Coke and Diet Coke. It's just to make you aware of how much sugar and carbs that you're doing. Okay, moving right along to the silent auction items. These were great. I just want to run through again our donators for this. We had Be More Boot Camp, AC over at the Du Burns Arena. Huge, amazing boot camp. I went there on Thanksgiving. There was about 120 people Thanksgiving morning doing his boot camp for a charity event. That was awesome. Again, Sanctuary, there was a month free membership there to unlimited classes. Farm City Integrative Health, they donated some great cryotherapy, which is that cold therapy down from the sessions, 5 sessions there. They also donated the salt cocoon, all of this having to do with health and wellness. I love it. We did a hydrocolonic from Embrace Health. I talk about it in the book as well. We also had BioRemedies donate a CBD oil pen vape, okay, a little kit here. I talk about doing this as well in the book. I unfortunately suffer from seizures myself. And talk about this. Remember, this is not like marijuana, getting the high, all of that's out. This is only the medicinal, whatever that word is, the good stuff in that. Bring that out. And I also had some things from Dry Farms Wine. Again, no sugar, no hangover, which was great. What else did I have? I had some stuff from Keto Cookie. This is a keto-friendly cookie, and it tastes amazing. And I love that it's my new lifestyle. And I love that they have come up with some great ways for us to do it. Donation-wise, if you made a donation, $5, $10, I don't care. You got an awareness bag. I have all of these Lombard Fitness Be Your Own Doc bags. So what I'm asking people to do is, if you want to donate, this is the last chance I'm getting all of the information together and all of the money that we raised that night. And I'm going to go one final push, because I'll tell you, I didn't have anybody working the table. That's a shame. That damn snow really messed me up and all my donations. So please either private message me, make a donation on my page, let me know, and I will send you or personally hand deliver any of these items. So I have Myo tapes. These are things that I purchased from my book to give away if you made a donation. So please make any donation to the Cushing Support and Research Foundation, and I will give these to you. So these are the Myo tapes that I talk about in the book. It's the tape measure. It's a medical tape measure. I have resistance bands that you can put around your knees. You carry these in your bag. They're very quick and easy. If you can't make it to the gym, work out in your living room, and you have a workout here. Okay. Then I have the resistance bands that I show in my book, how to exercise, again, from your living room. You can duplicate any exercise from the gym right there in the comfort of your own home or the living room. These are the nice ones. I like the squishy handles. I really chose some good products for you guys. Again, if you make a donation, please consider that. And like I said, I'll send it to you in the mail or make a It's keto. I got all of these things here. Again, up for auction, up for bidding. Make a donation. Let me know how it is. And we'll go from there. Last but not least, the Harbor Lights tanning. This unfortunately didn't make the table. I had so much stuff on the table. A couple things didn't make it to it, which is a good problem to have. But this is the red light therapy and the Wellness Pro Cocoon, which is great. A couple sessions there. Again, that's more here in Baltimore, but anything else.